on the screen, or you are not? Okay, Millie.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. Mr. Speaker, if there is one person I admire is Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. And the reason I admire Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga is because he's a person who stands on principle. And even if he's the only man standing, he will remain standing on principle. Mr. Speaker, I have learned from the best. And that is why I stand on principle like the person I admire, Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, and urge my party leader to listen to the ground on NGCDF. Mr. Speaker, I also want to urge my party leader that there is one thing I've admired about him, which is equality and fairness. Mr. Speaker, what is coming out of this House is that he's looking at governors more favorably than he's looking at members of parliament, which is Senate and National Assembly. We are all your children. Look at all of us favorably. Mr. Speaker, I want to speak to, should I one day be unfortunate to be the president, because it's not a happy occasion to be president, but should I be unhappy to be president of this republic? One thing I cannot take for granted, if I got that opportunity, is the support of parliament. If you are a president, do not take for granted the support of parliament. If in doubt, ask Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta. Mr. Speaker, finally, on corruption, there is demand and there is supply side. We have had, and we keep hearing a lot on supposed or alleged demand. As a governance expert, tell us the supply side. If you are serious about dealing with corruption that is bedeviling this country, let us look at demand and the supply side. And as a Christian, Mr. Speaker, I want to remind us that I was taught a song. Kila mtu atauchukua mzigo wake mwenyewe, na kila mtu atapewa habari zake mwenyewe mbele za Mungu, siku hiyo itakuja. Individual responsibility.
Thank you. Honorable Rindikiri Murwitania.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Order, honorable members.
I want to
One may think that Millie is out of order. The reason I've allowed her is I've treated it as a quote in a speech. Anything beyond that should have been out of order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I associate myself with the sentiment expressed by the chairman of JILAC. Mr. Speaker, in other forums, I am the president of Democracy and Good Governance in the International Conference of the Great Lake Region. Mr. Speaker, democracy dictates that we express ourselves anyhow. But good governance is a responsibility of each one of us. Mr. Speaker, the executive has a responsibility. The legislature, we have a responsibility. The judiciary has a responsibility. Mr. Speaker, we are equal partners. We are not lesser of the responsibility that we have been given. Mr. Speaker, the advantage of the executive can be good, can also be bad. Mr. Speaker, the last parliament and many majority members who are in the last parliament, we know we were called names. We were called collapse. This is not a new thing. The last regime, the past regime, called the members of this parliament collapse. Actually, bad names were used against us. Mr. Speaker, now we are being called collapse. Each person, if we are to apply the principles of good governance, we must exercise what these principles are. One, the rule of law. The rule of law dictates that when something is wrong, the law takes precedence. Mr. Speaker, I want to imagine that the president knows this, and I'm sure he knows. Let him subject all of us who have been found to be capable of being corrupt to the rule of law. It's as simple as that. Mr. Speaker, transparency is very key in leadership. Mr. Speaker, we cannot be all accused en masse without giving evidence. Mr. Speaker, the executive need to be held accountable, to become clear, to become transparent on what he is talking about, members of parliament being corrupt. Mr. Speaker, the presidency is private to intelligent information, and nothing prevents him from proclaiming the people that have been found to be corrupt. Mr. Speaker, I want to disassociate myself with the fact that this parliament is corrupt.
Mbeyu.
Asante Mheshimiwa Spika. Mheshimiwa Spika, mimi nahuzunika sana. Haya maneno yalitokea kwa viongozi wetu wakuu jana, ni jambo la kusikitisha. Na hasa nikisikia upande wa kuondolewa pesa za NGCDF.